Good morning. Good morning. Breakdown episode 77. I'm back, bitches. I'm so tired. I'll get into I'll get into why I'm tired. The show is sponsored by Unstoppable Domains. Um, I think it's powered by Gokhshtein Media. Yes, it's powered by Gokhshtein Media. It's powered by Gokhshtein Media. I took a week off and stuff, and people went crazy. I'm back. I'm on no sleep. I'm, I'm on no sleep. Zero. 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 And guess who didn't show up? Guess who didn't show up? You know why that son of a bitch didn't show up? Because he knew. He knew it was about to go ahead and get into him. I'm going to dig into him. He's going to probably show up late anyway. But Akil Patterson's not here. I don't know why. Can't contact him. Hopefully, he didn't take too many hits off the bong. Um, Yeah, it's good to be back. I took a week off to focus on other stuff, and I'm back. Obviously, you see, I got bigger. As you can, if you're on YouTube right now, you can see that. Look, I'm just going to show you. You can see it, right? Definition, and I don't fit in my shirts anymore. I'm getting that big. In a good way, by the way. I don't want to start on that topic, but I wanted to touch base on a lot of stuff besides crypto. Wanted to talk about Ye and what Ye's doing out there, um, doing his little press tour. Wanted to touch on a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, again, Gil Patterson, the co-host of the show, didn't happen to make it today. You know what? I'm probably get a guest co-host to come on. By the way, shout outs to everybody on YouTube. I'm trying to do all these things at once. Hold on one second. I just want to give the link out to people on Twitter so they can come on and obviously compensate on YouTube. YouTube is what I'm focused on here. We've switched from Twitter Spaces to YouTube. Obviously, we keep the Twitter Spaces on for those that are too lazy to come on to YouTube to interact. Just give me 1 second just to post it up on top. Yo, crypto is, I mean, like, crypto's not dead, but like the community is dead. Like, it is completely dead. Where is this shit? I gotta find it. This is what I do every morning. So it's not like I'm not trying to listen to Akil. It's like I'm trying to go ahead and get the link out there. Yeah, that's right. I left my hair puffy. I let the Jew curls go. Like, it is what it is, man. Let's do that. And man, it's been a minute since I've been on here. Okay, let's do that. And now I can put this in here and and boom. Okay. Thank you for waiting patiently. I appreciate it. Hold on. I need to, like, the lighting. Try to change the lighting a little bit. I'll make it brighter. How the hell do you make it brighter? There we go. There we go. Let's see if I can make it brighter. Stop looking at my ass. Stop looking at my ass. All right, I'm my own producer. All right, cool. Let's get to some topics at hand here. Let me get my PC out here and let's talk some crypto. By the way, I sold all my NFTs. I sold all my mostly. I sold, and I'm going to continue. I'm starting off fresh. Starting off fresh. Oh my lord! Is it Akil Patterson that is joining me right now? This son of a bitch. Hold on 1 second. Hello, douchebag.
You just call me a douchebag?
Hold on, you're on mute. I don't hear you.
How am I
What's up?
on mute?
What's up, douchebag?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, look at it. So like you have this setup. You have the perfect setup. You have the setup like a pure like a pure freaking co-host. I love it.
Like a pure co-host? What's that even mean?
I don't even know what it means. I made it up.
What's going on, bro? Sorry about that. Yo, I even woke up in the middle of the night, be like, yo. So first off, hey, how's everybody? How you doing, David? I gotta say that. And then secondly, I'm late because I woke up. I made sure the alarm was set because I got up to watch the House of Dragon.
The House of Dragons. That I don't. Yo, if you are not watching, if you never watched Game of Thrones, we're not friends. And second, if you haven't watched this season, House of Dragons, yo, I don't know. There's no saving. Let me say this for everybody who says it's boring. It's only boring because people don't want to take the time to actually sit down and understand that they're building the show up. They are building the characters. They are building the story. Okay. I don't know what you guys are looking for. Instant gratification. Like, oh, I want to see characters killed. I don't even know the character that's going to get killed. Why would I want to see him killed? Last night, I'm not going to spoil it for everybody. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. But yo, all I'm gonna say is, yo, she's a bad bitch and she is coming.
Oh,
She is
oh,
coming.
they done
She
fuck with the
is
wrong one.
coming.
They fuck with the wrong one, as they say in my hood. They got the
The
wrong one, and they
wrong
think she,
one.
yeah, she about to, yo. I'm pumped to see what happens now because now you're like, all right, now I can see why the Targaryens are like this. Like, yeah, they are not gonna give this up easy.
It,
So
you know, it's. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed yesterday's show, but then after the show ended, I was like, hold up. I'm gonna be 43 years old when it comes back. I immediately thought of my age. Yo, I was like, oh my God. Yo, I'm gonna be 43, 44 when they decide to come out with a season two.
I'll be just turning 40, so I'm good with it.
And we obviously you know, you were late to the show today, and people are just like I showed everybody. Look, I'm training. You see the definition. You guys haven't seen me here for a week now, and now you see I got bigger. I'm stronger. The definition's there. I could play middle linebacker right now at this point.
For who?
Pee Wee.
Okay, I give you that. I was like, who you gonna put middle linebacker for?
I could definitely play free safety. Free
Because
safety all
because
day
the
long.
Giants are winning these days, so it's
The
ridiculous.
Giants. And I wasn't on here last week to give you shit about the Ravens.
Yeah, you're right.
I wasn't on here last week to tell you how Lamar threw it right into the hands of Love. Love, Julian Love taking it back. And this week, Daniel Jones, my man Daniel Jones. Oh yeah, Daniel Jones.
Why do you sound like old black man right there? Like Daniel Jones, right? Daniel, my man. You sound like an 80-year-old
I
year old
took
black dude.
I think if I take the 23 and me again, I think it'll come back with a better percentage of me being. It'll go from 1.11% African American to probably 2.3. Um, I think I should go ahead and take it on. But look, listen, all bullshit aside, I'm happy to be back with you talking about crypto, NFTs, Web3, Yeezy, what's happening out there, Russia sending ready to send 20 million people to Ukraine. They will die on the battlefield to go ahead and take over no matter what. All of these stories. I've been waiting, man, patiently waiting. I feel like 50 cents. I've been patiently waiting to, like,
Yeah, we're like
to
that
explode.
that intro.
Yeah.
That doo, 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 doo. That was
So
bad.
pretty much crypto's been pretty much boring. Crypto and Web3. And I think it's been boring. There hasn't been really
overall.
anything that's. I mean, there hasn't been anything that has been truly exciting for me to say, "Oh my god!" Like yesterday, I guess yesterday was we had that little pump. We had
Yeah.
some green, and people. If you look at everybody's account, everybody was shooting off. Oh, that's it. The bull runs back. Yo, it went up 1%. Relax, man. Like it's not the bull run's not back, bro. Like just relax. But
Mm-mm.
the sideways action with Bitcoin is ridiculous. This is one of the most honestly since I've been here. This has been one of the most boring charts I've ever looked at. Like this thing continues to just bounce back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's boring. Like there's oh, okay. There is something to talk about. XR obviously Ripple getting the papers from the SEC finally, the emails, Hinman,
Mm.
which basically Brad came out and the head counsel came out and said, yo, I can't wait to talk about this when we could talk about it and show the people what's happening behind the scenes.
So what about what happened to you and BitBoy too? I mean, you and BitBoy had a nice little weekend.
Me and BitBoy. Look, you see, the thing is, I'm gonna tell you why people like fucking with me. And I'm gonna explain why. Okay? You also like fucking with me, and I'm gonna tell you why. I will not cut your legs off. I won't cut your legs off. When I bring on people onto the program, we'll have a conversation. And I'm not looking to get the I got you moment. Like, how people are waiting for that I got you, I'm gonna twist it, I'm
Mm.
gonna nail you. No. I'll ask the question that the people are, thinking about, but I want to have that conversation. Like when he went at it with Sam from FTX, and like he was talking about the things that he's doing behind the scenes, which I'm telling you, like I wasn't up Bit Boy's ass. You guys know me better than that. I don't care. I don't kiss nobody's ass. At the end of the day, when we were going to do Unfiltered, and that was like he was like I think the fourth guest on.
Something like that.
So that was a while back, 2-3 months ago. He told me, "Hey Dave, before we got on the camera, hey, I'm working on some big things behind the scenes. I can't talk about it right now, but I'm working on big things." Sam didn't even come out with these messages yet. I'm telling you, like I know the timeline. Sam didn't even have messages out there. He wasn't even talking about this. So that's why, like, everything that he said yesterday, like, I would call him out and say, like, nah, he's bullshitting. No, everything he's talking about is real talk. Like, he's been working on it. And I fully believe, like, I was a big fan of Sam. You know this. We talked about Sam all the time. Sam, the next Warren Buffett of the space, etc., right? As soon as Sam did that whole bit license for the entire United States, for every state, I was out on him. This is even before BitBoy went ahead and, did that whole rant on his show. I was out. Like, if you live in New York, you know how it is. To use crypto here is impossible. So I was like, nah, no, no, no. I totally agree. And you know what? I I know like everybody saw BitBoy go over the top and it was kind of like the first time, like seeing him curse, because he doesn't usually do that. He's not,
Hmm.
he doesn't have a potty mouth, and it's all good. I do.
He's not you.
It's not me.
Okay.
But okay, and that's fine. Like I just can't hold it back. I don't fake this. If I cuss, I curse. Like it is what it is. But he went on there that day. I know what happened, Akil. Akil, when he went on there that day, the reason why he lost his mind is because everybody started trolling him. They started trolling him, attacking him. Big names in the space started attacking him, taking shots at him, putting out his mugshot, all that stuff, right? Things that happened in the past.
Oh.
So what do
Okay.
they
So I
do?
do. I remember
You
seeing the
get it,
mugshot like 2 days
right?
before, and he was like, "I haven't had a drink in 15 years."
Yeah. So like 15 years of being sober, the guy got his act together. He's focused. He's building, right? You would think we would, as a society, clap for people, whether you
Yeah.
like them or not. At least from the side, be like, you know what? Good for him. Good for him. He got his life back together. Good for him that he's in the position that he's in. He's successful. He got one of the biggest YouTube channels for crypto and all that good stuff. Okay, good for him. Give him his flowers. But instead, we had an entire community support Sam, who has done really nothing for the community. Okay, nothing for the community. And I'm listen. You can say the same about BitBoy if you want to. That's fine, but he's out there actually trying his best to go ahead and educate his audience. So the hate that was applied to this man when he came on that show that day, I understand it from his side. I understand that because it's almost like, you know what? Like, he doesn't need to come on here. He has
Hmm.
money. He doesn't need to do this. But he came on here and he exploded because of all the attacks. He got attacked so badly that he's like, yo, F you guys. F these suits. F these guys that are wearing glasses and now wearing suits, okay? Because crypto was never about suits, right? I don't even wear my suits, and I got like 45 of them, right? I don't wear my suits because,
They're
I'm like,
gorgeous
okay, I'm
suits.
Web3, right? I'm Web3. I'm not going to wear a suit. He went on there. To me, that was real. That was real. That was passion that came out. Could you go ahead and take away, like he said, I am saving crypto? You can go ahead and make, fun of that a little bit. But in the moment, I don't think he was trying to be arrogant when he was saying that. I think he was just saying, like, I'm out here trying to go ahead and keep crypto keep crypto here in the United States of America, and you guys are fucking cutting my legs off and supporting the wrong people. That's what I took
Well,
of it.
no, so first off, I think it was a great it was like a great ad hoc like AMA kind of thing. Um, I even asked my little question because I was like, I just wanted to know, but at the same time, oh, I need to start putting money on the lottery and ponies because I'm good at predicting something. And I told you this is I was like Sam's trying to win no matter what. He wants to win. That's why he's buying Voyager. He's just spending money. He's buying friends. That's when BitBoy said that part, I was like, I believe you. And in order to hear that, folks, you actually have to go listen to the entire thing because he's not just it sounds like a crazy rant because of where he's screaming at. But when you really break it down, he knew a lot more than what the layman does.
For
And he
real.
knew it from a point where like he's like, I didn't even know this was part of the political world. I'm like, yeah, man, this is how it works. It's consistently like this. You lose because they have to win. The political game's afoot, folks. It's always afoot. You'll lose because one of them has to win. And then they're going to use you as a political ploy to get something else out of somebody else. It's like that whole or whatever. The current president's like, oh, if we get the House or the Senate again, I'll qualify Roe versus Wade. All right, well, you could do that now,
Yeah.
but you won't because you're scared it's going to hurt somebody in the election. And so you won't do what's right now. And then you'll wait till after November 8th. It'll be a lame duck session. And then you'll pass a bunch of shit then, and that'll be the end of it. So what BitBoy was talking about is directly like that. They're not trying to pass something now. They're not going to help you now. They're going to wait until it, satisfies someone else's need. That's the way the ball bounces around here.
By the way, if you didn't catch it, me and BitBoy were on a pop up space that happened on Saturday. You can catch it on Gokhshtein Media. There are clips. You can catch it on uh, my personal Twitter handle at David Gokhshtein. You can go ahead and listen into it. It was an hour and a half. Um, I think it was a good conversation. But again, Gokhshtein Media is clipping it up, so we'll have clips out there about Big Boy talking about Ethereum and Cardano. And I actually happened to watch a clip of Card. By the way,
Oh, oh,
by the way,
are
yeah,
you about to bring
yeah,
up
I
the
watched.
Charles thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. I was thinking about this. All right, check this out. Charles, I try to stand up for you, bro. I really do. I really try to. I if you if you read my tweets, or I've been on here multiple times. I go ahead and mess around with Charles about him being 34 and me looking younger, but again, with your interview with Bit Boy, you went and dissed XRP again. Like, you took a shot at David Schwartz. Why? 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 Have you not taken the time out to sit back and understand why the XRP army is furious? Have you not taken the time out to just understand why they're mad? Why they act the way they act? Are some of the XRP community extreme? Yes. A lot of the XRP community, they tend to be extreme. That there's no doubt about that. You can't deny that.
100%. I'm with you.
But for the most part, a lot of the XRP community, I would say 90% of them, number one, they hold ADA, which is Cardano. They hold ADA. They hold XRP. They want you to go ahead and be on their side, but you do everything possible. This is the second shot. You do everything possible for these people not to like you. That's on you. That's on you. That's not on them. That's on you. Need to stop, man. Like, if you have nothing to say about and nothing good to say about XRP or Ripple, don't say it. Don't say it. I understand that you don't like the words grand conspiracy, but you know what? I mean, the XRP army has been digging and digging and digging and digging and digging and digging and doing their what do you expect them to do? Charles, let me ask you a question. What do you expect Ripple or the XRP army to do? Did you expect them to lay down? Did you expect them not to present Ethereum in the case versus, that they currently have open with the SEC? Did you not expect them to go ahead and use Bitcoin and Ethereum? I mean, they're using them to go ahead and say, well, especially Ethereum. They're like, how did Ethereum go from a security to a non-security? They're looking for answers. It's the same thing you would do. If it
Yeah.
wasn't Ripple and it was you would do the same thing. You'd be like, how did Ethereum go from a security to a non-security? You'd be seeking the same answers. That's probably Charles calling him right now. But
I don't,
it,
I don't
but
know
that
who it is.
that's all it is. Understand understand what they're trying to do. They're not trying to like shit on the community. Ripple's not trying to shit on the community. They're not trying to go ahead and disrespect the community. They're just seeking answers. The attorneys, the legal counsel for Ripple, they're trying to win. You're asking them to you're asking them to take a gun with no bullets. I'm gonna just take this gun that has no bullets in them. I'm gonna go fight the SEC. What?
That's dumb. So dumb.
And by the way, Ripple is not gonna settle. They will not. I'm telling you right now, Brad and that entire staff, they're gonna go after. I knew this would happen. If you still hear me, you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Yeah. So screw Best Buy. This is the reason why. Screw Best Buy. Because now I have a camera here
Uh-huh.
that overheats, the big professional camera. The By the way, this
What?
is the Sony A7 IV. It overheats, okay? And it turns off after 15 minutes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yo. That's some bull stuff. But if anything, I mean, at least the world gets to see my face a little bit more.
Honestly, I'm digging the setup.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, I told you I've been working on it a little bit. Honestly, I've got like microphones everywhere. I've got equipment that is high end, and I've even got some new audio stuff that I'm actually not even using yet because I don't even know how to connect it. Uh, yeah, I got more. I'm sorry, I've got the soundboard. I don't know how to use very well. So, but I'm learning. I'm learning real slow. Real slow. It's coming together, but excited about launching this new podcast, man. I've actually did some new promo stuff recently. But yeah, I think I'm just really excited about the opportunity to launch a show that I want. I think that my old show when I was doing it for G Media, it really wasn't supposed to be a solo act. It just ended up being a solo act, and uh, it didn't really fit the brand, didn't fit my brand very well. And everybody knows my brand. It's talking crap on everybody, calling it like I see it. But at the same time, like really talking about issues that people, for the most part, care about. I mean, I'm not always going to be right. I'm going to say that. I'm not always going to be right. I'm not always going to be wrong. But at least I'm out here trying to make us, give some clarity to issues, like give some definitions because there's no reason to lie. That's why it's called No Cap. That's why it's a No Cap Culture Show. No more lies. You ain't gonna bullshit me. My guests, if they if they want to bullshit me, they know they're gonna get the venom because I come with daggers out. So really excited about it. Really working in the background. Man, my
No, that's
mouth
good.
is.
You've been, you know, obviously working really hard, and I respect that. I really do respect that. Genuinely respect that.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm gonna respect is when you finally get your shit together. And no, I'm just kidding. Uh,
Wow.
yo,
Wow.
Yo, so first off, did you hear about that Liz Truss over in the UK? She made it 44 days as a prime minister. And in that time, like she like hired like the wrong financial analyst. I mean, whew,
That's crazy.
man, oh man, 44 days. Listen, there are movies with viruses that have made it longer than than she did. And she's gonna get 115,000 pounds for like the rest of her life every year.
I think that's what she was going for.
Like 44 days, be like, yo, you know what? This ain't working. I'm out.
That's hilarious.
Yo, that is the best. That is the come up. That is the retirement I want. You just you know what? I'm gonna get free healthcare and 115,000 pounds per year for the rest of my life till I die. And she's only like 40 something. So you gotta think of do the math. I'd get out too. And she's gonna write a book 44 days later or something like that. Who knows? But Liz Truss, former Prime Minister of the UK. Beyond that, Bernie Sanders is in the news. Bernie Sanders says that young voters are not going to be turning out, and says that we need to really focus on economic issues for young people, which I actually do agree with. I mean, kids are coming out of college; they're going to be massively in debt. The student loan forgiveness program, David. I know you'll probably like this one. They
Oh yeah.
are putting it on hold, at least till today.
Why do you right away say I'm gonna like it?
Because I know you think like, it's not fair to all those people that paid their debt, and I'm like, yeah, but 100, like if you make under $125,000 a year, you're not rich. You're not elite. You're just a normal working stiff. Especially with inflation right now, please.
You just like giving out free money.
It's already been given out. This is canceling it. They did for like a bunch of those PPP loans that everybody got. Same thing, except it's 10 grand per person that's got a student loan, and they
Fine,
also got hundreds of thousands of PPPs.
I'm gonna kill Patterson, and I love giving out free money.
I'm Akil Patterson, and I love giving out your money.
Well, that
Use
is
that.
also.
Yeah, look, I liked it. 300K upside your meal. Biden, please print more money, please. Yes. Make this effing crypto go up, sir. No, we will not make crypto go up. I think my goal is going to be that if crypto stays sideways, I'm actually going to keep investing.
Well, there's a good
I'm,
opportunity to continue to invest.
I told you, David, I'm not eating food for the rest of this month so I can have some more money to put into crypto. I'm eating, I'm eating protein shakes and whatever's in my cabinet.
How do you
No
eat
money
protein?
November. No money November's coming. I'm about to be buying in a whole bunch of random stuff.
Can I ask you a question? How stupid is this thing where with these people splashing fucking tomato sauce and all this stuff onto paintings, or going into supermarkets and like completely destroying the milk aisles and stuff? What is wrong with these? Are these your people?
No, those are not my people. Number one, it's happening in like the UK. Because if I would have seen this in the fucking grocery store, I'm fucking you up. I'm doing it. This guy. Because you know what? If you splash me with milk, I'm about to smack you in the next week. Full stop. Done. Like, this is ridiculous. Their parents, like, this got nothing to do with that. Like, yo, I'm from a part of the world where people actually go hungry sometimes. And if I see you throwing out stuff because I'm protesting the environment, yo, we all know the earth is on fire. We get it. Why don't you go do something else? No, y'all want to be famous. Y'all want, we're just bringing attention to our cause. Everybody knows about your fucking cause, man. We all agree. We all agree the earth is in bad shape. Even like the most conservative person on the world's like, yeah, we got to do something. But guess what? Ain't everybody going around dumping out milk and throwing out, like, putting stuff on priceless paintings? Our culture, our history, our world, our global history. Most of you kids don't know what a history book is because you don't have books anymore. But our history, our world history is important. So we do not make the same mistake twice. But you dummies that keep going out here and doing dumb stuff, you are going to impact our world. It's the reason why crypto needs to be saved. No, no, not saying I'm going to be BIP or anything, but it's like, yo, imagine if you were at the table when they were writing the rules to Wall Street. Imagine. Guess what? We are here. Imagine being in a place where you could impact the decisions of terrible crap that they did 200 years ago. Now do you see that? Now do you see why I'm here? I'm not here for BitBoy. I'm not even here for my homeboy David. I'm here because imagine having a chance to rectify the dumb shit they put into place when you couldn't be at the table. I'm looking at this from an
You
equity standpoint.
You are here for me. By the way, if you don't see, I'm trying to get my camera back on. I got a bunch of cameras. I'm just trying to figure out which one is actually the list. I'm trying to get the one that I always use. Obviously, today I was using the one that obviously made me look like a movie star, but I have to go back to the other one, which is not bad either. Akil, don't hate, bro. Number one, don't hate. Okay, appreciate what I've done for you. Okay. So sit in that chair with that ugly ass hat, okay, and appreciate that we're back on air together, okay, and talking about these topics.
Let's get together. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, no, I agree with you.
Ridiculous.
I definitely agree with you, man. I can't
Yeah,
believe
it's
I'm saying that. I can't believe I'm even saying that, but
well, well. Actually, I can because we do often agree. Like, sometimes our method of getting there doesn't always match up, but we agree for the most part. Like, we need regulations. I 122% believe that regulations are needed. I
why?
believe
Why?
I believe that some regulations needed. You agree that some regulations needed.
Little light regulation.
See, a regulation is regulation. I just
Light
know it's coming.
regulation.
I think I have less of a worry about some of the regulation now that I know that the most dangerous parts are being like pulled out. Like they're not looking at a 30% crypto tax. They're just not. They know that's not feasible. Uh
But, but can I ask you a question?
yeah.
Okay. You bring in regulation into the crypto space, right?
Uh-huh.
What what exactly do we accomplish then by leaving the centralized system?
Well, you are
See?
accomplished.
See? You had to think about that before you
Well,
even
because
started talking.
first off, when you're answering a question from somebody, your brain
Yes.
sensories, all the things in neurons that like make it click, it needs to like, okay, listen to the question, process it, and then come back with the answer. So that's kind of how your brain works. So when you're like C, it's like, no, not C. It's more like, oh, your brain's finally answering, like your neurons are finally firing off a response. And what I would say to that is you need regulation because ultimately you have to be able to give people some sort of security, some level of security. Now, what the space is doing on its own to create that security, I'm digging right now. Like, there are things being built on layer two that are saying, hey, this is a security mechanism. Hmm, that makes sense. There's an issue and they're solving it. I'm down. Understanding how the ecosystem is going to work. I'm interested. Oh, they're solving that issue. Like we have an opportunity to do things that we've never done before and to actually implement some regulation that is good. And guess who's coming up with the solutions to that regulation areas? We are. So I think there is an opportunity to say, look, these are best practices. And when we set a good standard of best practices, we ultimately set a standard to actually improve the lives of everybody we're working with or trying to support in this space. So I think, end of the day, it all goes well.
I think you're a kiss ass.
To who?
Bernie and friends.
I have to remind you again, I am not a Bernie Sanders supporter. Bernie Bernie has bad choice in people he employs. I know this because I knew some people that were employed by him, and they are fucking stupider than goddamn dirt. All right. Matter of fact, some of them are pieces of shit that I'd rather see rolled over by a tractor trailer. But that's something personal.
Wow.
Yo, thing I'm playing, David. I told you I know these people. I know who works for them. Think about this. These people have the utmost terrible humans that would lie. You know, all those terrible ads you're seeing on television all over the country now? Yeah, these are the people that put these together. They don't care. They rather play on your fears and your weaknesses and your egos instead of telling you the truth.
Isn't that
Like these are
government?
the people that work for all of them.
Don't you just aren't you describing the government?
No, 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 no. Our government is not like the Chinese Communist Party, the CCP, who removed their 79-year-old ex-leader and was like, "Yeah, come here, old man. Yeah, we're gonna take you down to this other place." That dude's like in a dungeon somewhere. So, what are you doing? Are you finally get that camera working yet?
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Freaking trying. Like this is like horrific.
Hmm.
Backup camera. Oh, don't worry. It's a Sony, so it all looks good, right?
I guess.
Look at this. First of all, look at this beautiful. You just admit it. Just admit it.
Admit what?
Admit that
I
I'm
did not. I
beautiful.
did not watch the Project Veritas video. I did not watch that, so I'd have to go back and look at it. Somebody's asking me what I think of it, and again, I don't know what that Project Veritas video is like. I know a lot of these people. Like, I know their staffers. I like all around the country, Democrat and Republican. That's why I say you're all fucking horrible humans, because a lot of them are.
By the way, what's happening with the Utes? This is being, Leo is asking this question. Leo has been nonstop about this Ute shit. The worst person that you can have join your project is Leo. Leo will continue to ask about, he will ask continuously when this, when that. Leo has been on a rant about Utes. On a rant about Utes. I don't know what's going on. Leo, I have no clue what happened to the Utes. Apparently they're redesigning the Utes. I don't know. I have no clue. I'm not the Solana Maxi. You know who the Solana Maxi is. Not me. It's not me. You know exactly who the Solana Maxi is. She happens to be in the room.
Is she? She's in the room on Twitter.
Yeah, she's in the room.
We know
That's the person you should ask. That's the person you should ask. Trust me. That's the person you should be asking. It's funny. I will not say any names.
They all know who it is. They're writing it.
I have no clue. I didn't say no names. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's great to have a friend too that tells you, oh, something's pumping. It's already pumped. I'm looking for meme tokens. This meme token is already at 5,000%. It's almost like she wanted me to, this person wanted me to be in pain.
You know that's your bestie.
Bestie? No, I have no besties. My besties screwed me. You too. You're not gonna get away with it either. You and your Omi for the homies. Omi's for the homie. You know what, Omi? Omi? You want to talk about Omi? You bastard. Omi? I put in 50 grand into Omi. Do not let me start on Omi.
Hey, David. I think you and I might be close.
I don't care. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care, okay? You, the other one that might know about the Ute situation, the Solana Maxi, I don't care what any of you guys have to say. You're going to go ahead and tell me 9 days later about some crap? Let's tell me 9 days later when something went 5,000%, you go talk about, oh, Dogecoin, look at this. Weren't you looking for something? Yeah, I was. Would have been nice if you would have told me. Obviously, I've been telling you guys I've been working out. I'm doing 2-3 a days. You could have gone ahead and buzzed me. Nah, I ain't gonna buzz you.
So, David, it's funny. You're saying all this.
I gotta follow Leo for information. This is how bad it is. The only person I can follow for information is Leo. And that's bad. That's like, you might as well go ahead and walk off a cliff.
So what? Yeah, David. I really wish you would stop trying to throw my that project that you know that I like under a bus. I think that is one of the best projects on the market. I think it is probably one of the more thoughtful, more diligent, they're scalable building corporations in this space. I think they have found how to listen. You, they got one. You're talking about one company that has been able to bring multiple different high level brands like Disney, Marvel. They're bringing them together into an ecosystem.
Shut up. Shut up. Honestly, shut up. They got Disney, they got Marvel, they got all this. They ain't doing nothing. Okay? It's a tax write-off. A horrendous one. They're not doing nothing. Omi is not your homie, okay? No homie, at least a homie would go ahead and use Vaseline on you. No. Omi's not your homie. Yeah, shut up. Exactly. Shut up. You and your friend. You and your Solana Maxi. Kick rocks.
Oh, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me?
Don't you guys feel bad about Leo? Poor Leo went ahead and jumped into the Utes. Poor Leo. For the first time in his life, he thought he was jumping into a real project because you know how he does. You know how Leo does. Leo only buys derivatives. Leo's never bought a real project. Leo has never bought a real NFT. Like I'm talking about he is the guy that never watches the actual show. Like he's the guy who will never watch Game of Thrones. He'll watch House of Dragons. He's the spin-off guy. Shut up, Siri. Yo, hey, you know what? Like Leo's like, yeah, I got apes. I got an ape. It's a 0x ape. What? What? I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
Well, just to be very
Listen,
clear,
my rant about Omi is real. This VV shit with the AR that this Akil Patterson will not shut up about his AR. The VV, look at this. You can put it into your room. Look at Captain America. He's in my room. He's on the football field. You should have seen the antics he was doing. You guys know, if you guys follow Akil, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, look at this VV. Oh, Omi's great. And then you have the guy Jeremy, the who's into wrestling and shit, all about AEW, whatever that crap is. Okay, he's like, oh yeah, Omi going down. Oh yeah, I don't hear anything from anybody anymore. Shut up. Fuck Omi. Okay, fuck Omi. I'm not getting any more of that shit. You told me I'd be living on a private island. You told me I'd be able to run naked all over the place, whatever I'd want to do. Okay, get a Brazilian wax, all that stuff. You said I would be able to do this. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Omi has left me like Omi has me outside shaking a cup, okay? An old ass cup, asking people for money. Help. Help. That's what you know what I have on you know what? I need to go ahead and get a poster. Help me. I'm just gonna write help me. Hashtag went into crypto.
so last night, me and the CEO of Omi were talking, and
Shut up. So what? Of course, you and the CEO of Omi were talking. He was telling you how, yo, good job getting them. Good job getting all those boys for exit liquidity, man. What a great job. Omi. Omi owes a lot of people. How about that? What a great name, Omi. You owe me a lot. That's what you owe me.
I ain't worried. I'm
Okay.
not
Well,
scared.
well
I'm not
okay.
worried. I'm not scared. It's still my number one thing, and yeah, is what it is. If you ain't about it, do what you do. But trust me,
Do what now? Be
do what you
homeless?
do. Do what you do.
Yo, you're talking. By the way, why do you have two microphones in your mouth? That is just weird. I just noticed that.
So I told you I've got some new equipment where I actually am recording just the audio of things, and then I have to record for the video as well. So I have to have the two mics as of right now until I figure out how to get it all into one area.
By the way, guys, I just wanted to speak on this. You imagine the audacity of that guy. First of all, I don't like seriously. I don't like beef. Like I really don't like beef. Do I entertain the smoke? Yes, but like I don't like beef. I don't like starting anything. if we can come to a conclusion to where it satisfies both companies or both people, that's great. Some guy says that the breakdown, like we took the breakdown from him. Like, uh, yo, bro, listen. Let me just say this out here out loud, bro. Number one, I got no beef with you. Number two, I don't even know who you are, and I don't know you. Like, and I'm not trying to put you down in any way. I really don't know who you are. I didn't know that you had a show for 2 years with CoinDesk about with it being called the breakdown, bro. It's just like one day I sat back. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna call this show the breakdown and have it hosted with me and Akil. And we're talking about everything. We're not just sticking in Web3. We're just gonna talk about everything. And like, if you really wanted to go ahead and talk about it, DM me. Like, why does everybody have to go out there publicly, like, and say something? Like, bro, nobody even seriously on the real, like, nobody even heard it. But we were just kind enough to say, like, yo, you know how many shows there are that have the breakdown with it? Like, there's like 40. I looked up 40 shows. 40 shows that have the word the breakdown. If anything, it just made me think of, hey, me and Akil might change the name of the show. Because I don't want to be like everybody else. I just want to have a different name. That was
I
sitting on
thought
my
that
mind last week again.
it was the most random thing, David. It's like this guy, like again, we don't know him, never had interaction with him. I didn't even know this guy had a. I didn't even know CoinDesk is a CoinDesk. Anyway,
It's
I didn't know
CoinDesk.
whatever
I didn't
company
even
he's
know they
working
had
for.
shows.
Yeah, I didn't even know they had shows ever, because we've never seen anything from them. I mean, if you legit, they came to me to get interviewed. You know
But
that,
the
right,
whole thing
David?
is, it's like, guys, we're not right. I saw the engagement. We're not writing off of your engagement. No, trust me, we ain't writing off of your engagement. Me, well, we're about to call this show "Cock and Balls."
Um, can I be the shaft?
Is there another podcast out there like that, or
I think there's actually I think there is one called Cock and Balls.
okay? Then we gotta have to find a name. Look, Leo is on it. Leo has done his research. Right now, Leo's on a lunch break at Lexus. So he's looking over. By the way, Leo is very concerned about the youths. He's like, I bought 143 Solana, and here I'm sitting and, holding my leg. Listen, Leo, you know who you need to DM. You know who you need to DM. I'm telling you to close bells and chasing balls with David and Akil. It's a winner. Okay. Closing bells and chasing balls.
So am I the one chasing balls and David's closing bells? I don't know.
Listen, uh, closing bells and chasing balls. That'd be a hit.
I don't know if I want to. Because then everybody's like, "Oh, it's chasing balls." I'd be the guy that like it's chasing balls right there. Like I'd be the chasing balls guy.
By the way, let me ask you a question. Is this petty of me or no? But I don't think it's petty. People contact me like crazy now. Like, I feel like the bull market is coming. It is coming
Mhm.
because there are a lot of people that are in DMs, DMing me and shit. I'm like, yo, I ain't got no time for you. I say it just like that, bro. If you're not one of my clients, I ain't got time for you.
Well, last quarter, $9 billion did enter the ecosystem.
That's a lot of
nine
money. That's a lot of money.
billion dollars, and look, everyone's like, the bull run's over. I'm like, yeah, but that's still a lot of external money entering the ecosystem. That means something's going on. I mean, we may not be like, that's what the next bull run is going to be a lot shorter. Like I think you said this a couple of days
No,
too.
it's not.
Um,
No, it's not. The next bull run will be long, but to me, it will be the last. In terms of, it'll be your last opportunity
the 100x or
grab this.
something.
Yeah, it'll be your last opportunity. It'll
Uh,
be the last opportunity. Like,
but
you
I'm
see,
saying,
all the people watching us, and all the people in this Twitter space room, They were not here when the market cap for crypto was $121 billion. That was the bear market that we went through. That crypto
Mm.
winter, it was $121 billion. I'm talking about like Cardano was like 1 cent. People were like, "Eh, you want to talk about real suffering? First of all, imagine that all of these real projects that you see now, you could have had them for nothing. And I was saying that. Looking back at my tweets in 2019, I'm like, yo, it's clearance. I was writing this a clearance sale. Clearance. And what happened? If you got into Cardano at 1 cent, it went to like three and change. Three and change. You imagine if you got like $500,000? I mean, 500,000 ADAs? Oh my God. You're not on Twitter. You're not on Twitter. You're ordering hookers.
I mean, I'm not gonna. Who orders
What?
hookers?
I don't know. Or escorts, whatever.
I'm just saying, who orders them? We just go
Leo.
pick them up. I don't
Leo.
know. Well, yes,
XRP was like at like 4 cents or five. I forgot. XRP was stupid low.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I had some XRP.
Bitcoin. So here's my problem with Bitcoin, right? All you son of a bitches in this room and watching, you all are these price predictors. Oh, it's gonna go under 10,000. It's gonna go to 5,000. Well, let me ask you this: if it does hit those levels, if it were to ever hit those levels, would you buy? No, you wouldn't. It's like you come onto social media to just to say that, and if it ever hit that level, you wouldn't buy.
Of course not.
Have fun staying poor.
I don't know if I'm gonna say that to anybody.
I'll say it. You know what? A lot of people just come onto social media to quack. But they ain't buying nothing. Most of these people got just a free airdrop. That's it. They don't got no coins to them. They got no skin in the game. Zero.
That I know to be true.
Nothing.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I love this space. I'm also happy that the NFT space took off. I really am happy. I'm happy that we have two spaces because that's what I really believe. It's not one. It's two spaces, two industries. I'm happy that we have that. Some people ask me, you know what, Akil? Some people ask me, they go, Dave, why don't you give out more information? You know why I don't do that? You know why I hold back? And I rather just like, you know what, if somebody else wants to do it, good for you. I don't want to do it because then if I give out all the information that I worked so hard to go ahead and do my own due diligence on, and I put it out there, people are going to get into it and then they're going to blame me if something doesn't go right.
Well, they do that anyway, though.
I know that. But I'm not going to do that. 2017, 18, I was like, yo, let me go ahead and give out all my write-ups. And I did that. People loved it. I can't hold you a hand and tell you when to get out.
Why
X
can't you, Dave?
Verge. There was if anybody remembers, there was Verge, XVG, right?
Yep.
Privacy protocol, okay? If you would have went into Verge in 2017 and you would have just put in $1,000, it could even be less than that. You know what? You could have put in $500. You would have made $1 million. I'm just saying. This is the stuff that I was so. Do you know how difficult it is, especially if you go back to 2017? You are looking at things that have no utility yet. They're not built. The space is super new, and you're diving deep into these things. NFTs were called crypto art. Nobody was saying NFT. It was just crypto art.
Yeah. Now all
Somebody's
the
mentioning
suits got
Safe
money.
Moon here. Safe Moon.
What?
Listen, I'm waiting for what the fuck is this? Sexfinder.biz, find free girls in your city.
Oh wow, we're getting trolled by a bot.
Yes, we've made it on
Can we?
YouTube. This is
What?
awesome.
They're coming here to tell us about sex finders.
Damn. Leo, stop clicking on the link. What was I saying before I was really interrupted by sexfind.biz?
I can't remember now.
Safe Moon.
Oh,
That's what I was
Safe
talking
Moon's a
about.
piece of
Safe Moon.
shit.
Safe Moon. Guys, I
What is
asked
it?
those questions when it first came out. You guys disrespected me. You destroyed me for no reason. For no reason. Zero reason. Safe Moon. I've been told that Safe Moon, once Safe Moon launches their turbines, that's when Web3 goes to different levels. That's when we go from Web 2.5 to Web 3. That's what I've been told. According to Crypto and Coffee and that chat, they're all about safe, and that's a big Safe Moon chat.
Well, oh, David, stop being facetious. Crypto and Coffee is not a Safe Moon chat. You know it.
What are you talking about?
Don't you put that on them. Don't you put that on me, Bobby. Don't you put that on me, Bobby.
Like
Don't you put that on me,
constantly
Ricky
talking
Bobby.
about. Jessica literally said, like, "Yo, Safe Moon, Safe Moon is Web 3," and I was like, "Okay." Poor Leo got into Utes because of Jessica.
Stop playing with me, David.
I'm
Stop
well.
playing with
First
me.
of all, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Ask him.
Safe Moon is the devil's candy. That's what that is. It's the devil's candy. It is. It is the. It is the feel good group of America where literally they have nothing. There is nothing for the protocol. That's why the last time you saw a homie, he was sitting in a backyard barbecue as somebody's like with dogs barking, with like sitting on a folding chair down in I think he was down in Consensus. And he's suing his mom and dad, right?
Oh my God! Hold on. Yo, it's deep when Erica just made a comment. And guys, tune into Erica's show on Thursdays. Erica to me is the best gaming personality in the industry. I don't care what anybody says. And that's not because she works for G Media. I don't care where she works. That girl literally knows what she's talking about when it comes to gaming. But Erica just said Safe Moon is sweaty balls. Erica doesn't even Erica's never cursed or ever uses that language.
She hasn't
So
cursed because balls is a
yo,
it's
Safe Moon is bad when Erica goes ahead and says some shit like that. By the way, can somebody tell me what happened to Saint Tama? Because like I am now on the correct contract, and I am telling you, it's not worth nothing. So I don't want to hear anybody tell me that I'm on the wrong contract. I'm on the right contract. What is happening?
holy shit.
Exactly. Holy shit is right when I looked at my goddamn wallet.
Yes, well, Satama's. I mean, you have the Satama, right?
Do I
They
have
they they
Saint
just decided to throw a
Tama?
party, huh?
A party? Who threw a party?
Yeah. You heard that with Saitama a couple months back? So a couple months
No, I
back,
have
the
no clue.
Saitama crew had the launch of their wallet down in Las Vegas, and apparently while they were there, it turned into like this huge bro fest. I mean, there's like a couple hundred guys in a room. I would have had a good time, but I don't know if you would have. But there's just a couple hundred guys in a room, and yeah, that's all they did. They just had a giant party, and then like the like 70%, like it just dropped 70% because somebody goes in and takes out all their coins or their funds. So like they got called originally a scam, but I don't think Saitama is. I think they're just they're one of the back end companies that's going to come back again, but they made themselves look bad because again, it's just a bunch of bros partying in Las Vegas with each other. So those guys probably did order prostitutes, but I think the project overall is still solid. I think they're just a lot of immature people tied to it.
I don't know. I heard this is from Erica. Erica is now not only one of our game, now one of our hosts here. She's like now the beat reporter for G Media or something, and she's reporting word on the street. I don't know who he is, but he ordered hookers and mobos and coke, and his wife found out, and he got and got revenge. Word on the
Really?
street. But I did get filled in by somebody. I'm gonna put her name out there, but somebody
I
else
think it's
filled
supposed
me
to
in
be
on the.
Lambos.
Oh,
I think I don't think
is Lambos?
I think it's like he ordered hookers, Mambos, and Coke. Like probably I think it's supposed to be Lambos.
Lambos.
Hookers, Lambos, and Coke. Because I don't know what Mambos are. Do you know what Mambos
I
are?
no. I thought it was like man boobs.
I think it's supposed to be Lambos, Lamborghinis. I was like Mambos. I was like, I don't even know what that is. Like, and I'm pretty diverse in some stupid shit. Even if it was man boobs. David, finally somebody ordered man boobs.
Uh, Listen, that's one thing you can't say about me. Oh, I'm sorry, I have to stretch.
Is your name Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff now? Like, like looking in like the WWE back when you were like Mr. Perfect.
Listen, you know what? I appreciate that I every single day I work out. I
Uh-huh.
appreciate the training myself through, the workouts that I put myself through, the work that I do. I appreciate it. You should. You know what? Yeah, but you can get all these gains, right? But like to work out and actually see the changes and have this transformation, it's like you go from having a Honda to a Ferrari. That's how you have to look at it. You can't buy it. You just can't buy it. You can't buy a body. You can buy everything else, but you can buy a body. No matter what anybody says.
I mean, you can buy a body if you got enough time. Remember, you're not ugly, you're just poor.
That is true. By the way, if you do have money, you can kind of get away with, yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
so this is great. We're talking about a lot of project that went to shit. Omi, um, Omi, Safe Moon. Who else? Saint Tama is not doing very well. Uh, I wasn't yesterday. I had a so-called friend who alerted me and said, "Oh, I guess you missed out on this meme token, um, Dogecoin chain."
Dogecoin
If that's,
chain?
I don't know if that's what it's called, but Dogecoin chain. like parabolic. I missed.
Is it still up there?
I have no clue. No clue. I don't want to look at it. Why be disappointed?
I don't know. You're. I mean, you're disappointed all the time.
Yo,
You have
I've
had.
been selling. Check this out. I've been selling NFTs, right? I got people.
You've been selling all your shitty NFTs.
I've sold every good and bad. I'm like getting rid of everything. Not because I'm out of the. So it was really funny. There were people like, "Oh my god, you're somebody." I had these DMs. They're like, "Oh my god, David, you're selling all your NFTs. Do you know what's happening? Do you have the inside scoop?" I'm like, "No, motherfucker, I have no inside scoop. You know what my shit is? I'm getting rid of all this shit. I'm tired of looking at it. It ain't going up. You should be lucky. You know what? You son of a bitches. If you selling something, you should be looking into it. Because you know damn well that shit's gonna skyrocket. Like right now, I'm selling on-chain monkeys. I'm selling all those son of a bitches.
Well, you
I
got
bought
into
these
on-chain
karmas.
monkeys
I
early
bought
too.
yeah. Fuck that. I'm out. I'm out. Not that I don't like the project. Okay, one. I'm out. I had like 19,000. The fuck I need 19? I'm out. What else did I get rid of? I did sell the Bored Ape. I sold Mutant Apes. I sold. I'll get back in. Why do I? I'm not gonna tie up my liquidity in these things anymore. I will not.
Oh shit!
I kept my goblin because I paid 7.5 ETH for the goblin, so I kept that. I got diamonds. Actually, no. The reason I got rid of the board is because I really want to punk. I really want to punk, and also I want to get the right ape. Honestly, I want to get the right board ape. Those are the two that I'm gonna look at from now on. Just tier projects, tier projects.
Do you
It
know
is
the
11:13
IRS?
a.m.
What
Jesus
was that?
Christ! I was gonna say
I'm
it's
sorry about that.
11:13 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8:13 a.m. on the Pacific. You have now tuned in to the breakdown episode 77. I am back. Keel's back. We're back. It's good to be back. And look at him. He's smiling because he has his new setup. Now we don't get to see his forehead all the time. Nice setup. Appreciate.
Do you think my forehead's big or something?
No. I was just saying. By the way, DeFi Daniel told me to. No, not DeFi Daniel. I think Dow Chemist told me to buy. Dow Chemist told me to get into herpes.
Oh god
It actually
damn!
happens
That
to be
came out of
Leo's
the Doge
favorite.
community.
No, yeah, it did, and it happens to
Yeah.
be Leo's first. It was Leo's first token. It was Leo's
What?
first. Yeah, it was his first token. He comes into a room, onto Spaces, and I'm like, "Yo, what's your what are you holding?" He's like, "Herpes." I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "What's the utility?" Is like, like choking on his hot dog, and he's mad at me. He was super mad at me because I said, "What's the
No.
utility? Like, what's behind it? Like, what are they gonna do?"
But have
And
you
he was like,
noticed?
"Yo, I hate this guy." Yo, it's like everybody else. Like when they first meet me, they hate me. They hate me because I'm like, yo, okay, so what is it? Can't describe it. They hate me.
Why are you coming for Leo so hard today?
You know what? I like Leo. It's just that Leo has spent $1 million on derivatives. I've never seen somebody spend $1 million on derivatives, like straight up derivatives. Also, also, by the way, I aped into what is this shit called? Yes, I bought like 20 of these things, and I promised myself not to buy anything anymore. What is this shit? Pumpkin spices.
Pumpkin spices?
Spices. I bought them. And one person had the audacity to steal it.
They stole your. Okay.
They right click saved one of my, bro. The audacity. They didn't even like say, "Yo, David, I took it." No, they were like, "Yo, I ran your pocket, son." Anybody who's actually doing real research right now in this market, I am I'm confident to say that if you've done the research, you will be a millionaire if you're not a millionaire right now. I'm like putting that out there right now. If you are doing everything possible to accumulate DCA and do things, you will be a millionaire on the next run. There were so many millionaires created on the last run. You will be a multimillionaire on this run if you are doing it the right way. That's why I'm getting on Leo because I don't want to see Leo just jumping in shit. I like Leo as a person. If he held his money
Mm.
and DCA'd into the right projects, Leo can potentially buy the goddamn dealership he works for. Like pocket change.
Oh,
Pocket change.
oh. I wouldn't buy anything, Leo. Just take your money and run. Just leave work one day.
Leo saying we're mooning. I have no clue what he's talking about. But no, seriously, like if people, if everybody in this room and on YouTube, if you guys take the time, do your research, you will put yourselves in a great position. That's what you should be doing right now. For me, like I've already stated this online. I've been tweeting about this. I'm looking at BNB being like the next Ethereum.
I can see that.
That's right. That's right. I didn't stutter. I think BNB is going to be the next Ethereum. So I am going to continue to go. Yeah, that's some bitch. Because you know what? I can't bet against CZ. Not anymore. Not that I ever have bet against CZ because I appreciate him. But him, single country, trying to bring adoption, this, that, and the third. I mean, like, to me, I'm confident that BNB is going to do well. I can see it hitting 1,500 per. This is not financial advice. Just me, looking at the stuff that I put down on paper, and it's just like, yeah, I see that hitting 1,500. XRP, I see. I don't know. There's crackheads out there talking about it's $1 million token. No, stop it. But I can see it hit like 17. I could see it hit 17. I could see things like Dogecoin is going. Like I have no doubt about it. Dogecoin is going to go over $1. It has to. Polygon. I mean, Polygon has too much on it to succeed. All these partnerships, like the Disney partnerships that Omi has, like Polygon has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take shots at you all day long today. But no, I think BNB has the opportunity to. Everybody's asking me, "Yo, Dave, when did you get into Ethereum?" Motherfucker, I'm not gonna tell you when I got into Ethereum, but I do see the same happening for BNB. I really do. I see the same thing happening.
What about KDA, Kadena?
I told you about KDA, man.
Yeah.
I like KDA.
You still like it?
I like it. I like KDA. I think that you know who's another. So there's a lot of things that I've been looking at recently. You have crypto, Crow. To me, like
Yeah.
Crow at the position that Crow's sitting at, like that's right. Like to
Yeah.
me, I'm looking at it, it's like no brainer. Sheep. I mean, does Sheep make a comeback? Will Sheep make? So here's my biggest thing: is Sheep going to make a comeback? Or are we done here with Sheep? Did Sheep have its run?
I think Floki has more of an opportunity to come back than Sheeb, but
Litecoin. Litecoin will run. Litecoin ran to like almost $500 last time, and nobody knew or nobody understood why.
yeah.
But it ran there.
Yeah, the developer like he left the project to go do something else. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go do something else.
I believe Chainlink. I believe Chainlink will do very well on the next run. I believe Chainlink on the next run will do well because they are partnering with. They've already signed what they. I think they signed the deal. I forgot which deal they signed. I want to say with Swift, but I might be wrong. But I believe it was Swift. I mean, look at this. Crow is 10 cents. Crow is 10 cents. Yo, you remember when Near Protocol was like at a ridiculous number. Now it's at like $2.91. Algo, like you see, and I told Algo this. Algo has absolutely no marketing. And they're at 30 cents. No marketing at 30 cents. If they could go ahead and start branding and allowing people to understand what the hell the entire protocol is about, it can do numbers.
I respect that.
VChain. VChain at 2 cents. That is just like, I mean, VChain to me, like, I know a lot of people don't like it, but like VChain, it is like it's doing things. Like it really has, it's a great protocol. It has great partnerships. It being at 2 cents, I just don't understand it. It's a head scratcher. Filecoin was at like stupid numbers. Filecoin's gonna do numbers. I mean, our boy Matt works there. Shout out to Matt.
Sorry, man, I'm laughing at this video.
No, fuck these cameras, man. Honestly, fuck the cameras.
You mean fuck the cameras? You mean the cameras that you're spending all that money on?
Look at this again, again, again.
I thought you got a different camera going.
I did. Um,
Well,
Hedera,
while
by the
David
way,
trying to figure out what was that?
Hedera. That
Oh, you're
Hedera.
just gonna
It.
keep going.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep fucking. I don't give a fuck. Hedera. It's at 5 cents now. I mean, Hedera is a great fucking protocol if you understand it. If you can understand exactly what they're trying to do,
And isn't
great
HVAR on
protocol.
whatchamacallit? They just got listed on Coinbase this recently.
I could care less. By the way, Aave got listed on Robinhood today. So Aave is on Robinhood. And I've always liked Aave. Back back to when it was called Lend, 2017. I've always liked Aave. That's a sleeper. $87. Do you know what its all-time high was?
No.
It's at $87. Its all-time high was 666. This entire market reminds me of 2017 when things were so let's say when I was talking earlier about like ADA was at a cent, this is exactly what it reminds me of. Exactly what it reminds me of. Decentraland is at 60 cents.
Ooh.
Sandbox is at 73 cents. Like if you're gonna take two things that metaverse, and land, right? Well, look at the prices. Like it's nothing. You're gonna see there is somebody right now. There is some geek right now that is collecting like crazy. And on the next run, which is probably like a few months away, that dude's gonna be rich. That dude's gonna bank. I used to be a big fan of IOTA. I used to be a big fan of IOTA. 24 cents. Remember the graph? Everybody was into the graph. There was like what, $2 and change? The graph? That thing was like two and change. Now it's 7 cents.
There's money to be made.
There's a lot. I'm like looking through this whole list. There's so many opportunities. Like ENS, the ENS token. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think that's a sleeper. The ENS token is a sleeper because everybody's copping ENS names. Look, Leo has bought like 80% of the market on crappy names.
I'm not going anywhere near ENS. That guy is still part of it, right? The crazy dude.
I think that guy is a part of it.
Yeah, I can't do that to myself. Sorry. He's a homophobic individual. I want to have nothing to do with that individual, and or ENS is. I found something else to put my money into, but I'm not doing it to myself. I'm just look. I still don't buy gas from Exxon because they supported apartheid back in the '80s. That's how dedicated I am.
So you're allergic to money.
No, I'm allergic to people's bullshit, and I won't put my money anywhere near it. Look, I invest in things that I care about, things that I'm passionate in, things that I believe have value for me. I wish other people good luck. I mean, if they make money, look, good luck to them. I can miss 100 opportunities because I'm sticking to my values and my morals. That's it. That's what I do. I'm not giving people my money that I unequivocally don't agree with, nor do they agree with who I am. So they can go fuck themselves. Like, that's it.
Yo, I think Erica put it best, and she said, "Vote with your money."
Yeah.
So if you were to go into ENS and you would have a good share of it, you can vote his ass out. That's how
I'm
you
good.
play the game.
I'm good, man. I'm gonna Yeah, audio, ADO, yeah, that's good. Like I put my money in things that I care about, and like, look, I do my research. Like I'm not a fly by night person, so I know while David's sitting here talking mess, I'm like, okay, I don't have to say anything because I'm actually confident in every investment I've made because it's my investment. Good lord, who is trying to call me?
Well,
This is
it's
weird.
11:29 a.m. and we are back officially. Thank you very much. I just wanted to tell everybody, uh, appreciate you guys. Everybody, a lot of people reached out like, "Yo, Dave, you coming back?" Yeah, I'm coming back, motherfucker. I took a week, a week. I'm expanding the company, bro. Like a week. It wasn't
Yeah,
even a vacation. It took a week, but we're back. We're aiming for 100 episodes, and obviously, that to hit 100 episodes is great. We'll continue. But I'm happy to be back here live with my friend. Well, I'm not live. I'm live, but I'm not. You can't be seen because of these fucking cameras I got. All Sony's, by the way. From Best Buy. Fuck Best Buy. Um,
Jesus, man, this
yes,
hate.
you should be free to express yourself. But I do appreciate everybody tuning back in. YouTube numbers are great, and I said that as a joke. I see. Uh, I think Jessica put out this tweet, and I thought it was I thought it was funny because I've seen a lot of these kind of a lot of people express this. You go into a Twitter space and people are just like, you know, hold on, let me. I should read her tweet because I thought it was really funny. I thought it's hilarious. It's like, where is it? Hold on. Okay, so Spaces host be like, retweet the room, drop a comment, share the pinned tweet, do a backflip. Motherfuckers, I'm just trying to listen in. And like that is it is fucking true. It's true. It's like listen, if I come into a room, don't ask me to fucking do jumping jacks. Like I'm just coming in here to just have a good time. Listen in, educate myself. Maybe there's one or two things that I catch on with, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Alpha was dropped. Motherfuckers, every single time I go into a room, I, like Mario's room, the guy Mario who hosts like there's like 1,000, 2,000 people in his room because he gives away $10,000. I ain't giving nobody $10,000 to come into my room. I mean, yeah, you gonna come into my room because you like it. You don't have to come into my room to YouTube. You can. I don't give a fuck. Um, but every 5 minutes, it's like, oh my god, we got 1,200 people in here. Oh my god, it's 1,500. What are we talking about? Are we talking about numbers? Or are we talking about the subject? And this is no shade at Mario, man. I think he's a good kid, man. But yeah, yo, bro, like, stay to the content, bro. Forget about like I don't care about the numbers. Who cares? And then like recently it just came out and I didn't even fucking know this. Like now you can buy Spaces followers. Like you can have listeners tune in for like 60 minutes and it can look like you have super engagement. Super tremendous engagement.
Fuck that.
See, my thing is like I look at this entire space, everybody left. Like all the tourists left that listen to you. So it's a little bit sus if you have a lot of people in your space, unless all of us are coming into the space. So it's a
Yeah.
little bit suspect. It's a little bit sus. I'm just saying, I ain't throwing shade. I don't envy anybody. God bless. But I'm just saying, it's a
I'll
little
throw
bit
shade.
suspicious.
I'll throw shade at all them bitches. You came here for a good time. You left because you're like, oh, I lost all my money. I lost all my money. And half of you didn't even put any money in this shit. It's like that lady who called, who came into the show one day after,
Yeah,
what
from
was it?
Luna. Luna, and
From
she
Luna.
jumped into
She's like,
Luna.
I lost everything. And we were like, she put in like $50 like that day. Like it was crashing. Like, why would you put money into it that day? Fucking head cases everywhere, man. You're insane. People, get your shit together.
And on that note, I don't have. You can't see me and my microphone because unfortunately, I can. I think this camera went off because I didn't charge the battery, which sucks. But I appreciate everybody who came in today, and I appreciate everybody who continues to support this show in the morning. I hope it makes you laugh. I hope it makes you get your mind off of crypto for like at least an hour. Um, seriously, I really hope that it does that. Crypto's boring. Like guys, like I love to talk about crypto all day long. I love to talk about NFTs. It's just there's nothing to talk about. I mean, there really isn't much to talk about. One, two things, but that's it. There's not nothing really like, oh my god, we got to go ahead and touch base on this. At least for me. So again, I appreciate you guys coming in on Twitter Spaces, on YouTube. Episode 77, the breakdown, sponsored by Unstoppable Domains, powered by G Media. I took a week off because there are things that I'm doing with G Media that, listen, y'all are going to be proud of me. That's all I can say. I'm proud of the entire team. So on that note, I pass my microphone, my imaginary microphone, off to Akil, and Akil will go ahead and send you on your way with his bootleg Cardinals hat, even though it's not a Cardinals hat. It's a Lincoln Cardinals, right? Lincoln
Yeah,
Cardinals hat.
Lincoln
So
Cardinals. Yep.
go ahead.
All right, well, everybody, thank you once again for joining us here on The Breakdown, episode 77. I'm Akil Patterson, and somewhere in the ethers is David Gokhshtein. Have a great day and an even better tomorrow.
Better tomorrow.